It's close, dude. You've been flying. Look, there's another. I see the shadow. All right, so we're going to place another core here. So for those that are watching now, we're in the process of building Infinity City, and so my job as one of the legates is to create the foundation for the city to be built upon. And part of that process involves connecting large static cores together so that they don't overlap, but that they perfectly line up. And it's really easy to do. And all the cores that we place them where the top of the core is at the same height as the surface material. And so I put a center marker down so I know where to place the next core in this direction. And you put your reticle right over the center. I'm using a 2x2 spot of yellow plastic, and then I put the reticle over the center, and then I use the deploy ground element to deploy the static core, and that's the large static core I've got selected. And you can see, now you can see the blue lines there, and I've got it centered directly over that. First thing you do is hit the page down key. And it's really important that you raycast the core on the top surface of the voxels. Because if you raycast it on the side or on the bottom surface of the voxels, the core will be sideways or upside down. And that will make it difficult to place it back in the world once you get a magic blueprint. So page down until I can see the top ring of the core and the voxels that I'm setting on top of. And then the next step is use Control and the up arrow key to push that forward. And you do that until you see the edge of the build box fly past your head. There we go. And then just to take your finger off Control and just use a single click on the arrow key. So you can see right there is a one voxel overlap. Click it one more time, and now it's perfectly positioned, and I know that it's centered on the existing core because of my center placement, my center mark. The next step is you got to jump inside the build zone, and you've got to be within the build zone for that core in order for the core to turn blue and be placeable. So I want to make sure I stick with the naming convention we've set forth here, and that core is named City West 04, South 01. So this will be West 04, South 02. Oh, and check it out. Somebody landing. So click that. Set the name. West 04, South 02. And I don't want to place this as a personal core. I want to place it as a Infinity Corporation owned core. And click on that, and poof. Who is that? Someone just fell over.
Oh,
that's hilarious. Who is it? They're jumping around. All right, so I'll come here. Then the next step is make sure you place a voxel that's connected to the previous platform so that you can easily go into build mode, because you won't be able to jump high enough probably from the ground there to get into build mode on this unit. So I'll select the yellow voxel. I'll increase my voxel tool by one click, and then hit the page up key, and that will push it away from the core. And if you can see the XYZ coordinates there, you can see where it is in the XYZ space of this core. And hit, who is that flying around? And so I want to push it out till it gets to about 245, 250 on the Y coordinate. And then I will turn around. And I will run over here and raise it by using the up arrow key, and then the page up key again to continue to push it out. and there you go. I've pushed it one too far and it's red. So back it up one click, press enter or left click, and there I am, all set. So right here I can go out of build mode, and now to get back in build mode on that core, I just need to put my reticle over the core, over the voxels in that core, hit B, and you're set. And that's like the easiest way to expand your building space and have the cores lined up.